Welcome back to Planescape Torment. Last time, I arrived in this brothel, but it's not really a brothel, or like, not in the traditional sense. You just kind of walk in and like talk to people, and apparently that's a thing. Also, you know, it occurred to me that typically brothels are, you know, a business in which one exchanges money for services, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. So I don't know, it doesn't seem to really be a brothel in any respect. It seems kind of misleading if you ask me. Oh, and while we're here, there is something I noticed from the last part. I had mentioned that I haven't played the game in a little while, so I'm trying to remember stuff. But something that happened last time was very relevant to a thing that happened in the episode that was immediately prior to it. There was a long distance between me playing them, but I sort of went back over the footage because I was editing it. The memory that we got when we examined the portrait of Puzzlewell, yeah, the portrait of Puzzlewell that we saw in the gallery triggered a memory of us interacting with her. I have to assume that's what it was. And it was extremely similar, if not, I would say, identical to the story that Mort told to the tail chaser in the room just over there. I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of that exactly, though. We already know that there's more going on with Mort than he's letting on. He clearly knows things. And he doesn't seem particularly forthcoming with the details of them. I'm suspicious. I'm on to you, Skull. Don't you think I'm not? Alright, anyway. Felt like that was worth pointing out. I did notice that, so we're okay. There's just somebody walking around out here? Alright, well, whatever. Okay, well, this is a description. This alarmingly voluptuous woman has a thick mane of wavy, raven-colored hair, bluish skin, and shimmering crimson eyes like rubies which have fires lit beneath them. Alarmingly voluptuous is quite the turn of phrase. Like, you look at them and you're, like, concerned for their well-being? Is that what that means? I don't know. It's strange. Anyway, whatever. Though she is not beautiful in the typical sense of the word, her features are exotic and not altogether unattractive. Okay, then. The woman's voice is deep and sensuous. And my greetings to you, sir. Her burning eyes roam over you. I am Kasai Saris, so tell me, what might I do for you, Mort. Anything! Mort cries. Do anything you want to me. Oh, for God's sake. Kasai Saris. Kasai laughs heartily, revealing canines long enough to be considered fangs. She shakes her head and smiles at Mort. Truly, though, please, what can I do for you? What do you usually do for patrons? This whole thing is so weird. Talk, of course, usually about dreams, often those erotic in nature, but not always. Oh, okay. Kasai winks at you, smiling. So, would you like to tell me yours? Don't be shy, I've heard everything, you know. Nothing will shock or surprise me. And I so love to hear people's dreams. We can trade you, if you'd like, too. But you must go first. I don't think first of all, I want to say, hearing about other people's dreams is the worst thing that can happen to me in a day. But outside of that, apparently, I guess I don't have dreams, actually. I guess we don't. We've been having memories. I guess that's different. Kasai arches her eyebrows in surprise. Truly, how sad. Even fiends and devas dream, you know. Are you certain you don't? Quite certain. No dreams at all. Too peculiar. I'm at a loss as to what to say. Well, I did have some questions. Kasai blinks her crimson eyes at you, awaiting your question. What are you? Kasai shakes her head. What, can't you tell? She draws herself up, thrusting her ample bosom towards you. A woman! Oh, okay. She raises an eyebrow. I can see my answer doesn't please you. I'm plain touched, actually. Like your friend here. Kasai indicates Anna. That's all you need to know. Fine. What are you doing here? Entertaining your questions, it seems. She winks at you. Really, though, I'm a student of Mistress Grace's. All the prostitutes in the brothel are. We're calling them prostitutes. But again, they don't get paid, as far as I can tell, so I don't understand. A student? That's right. The brothel is actually a school for women who are thinking of becoming sensates. Mistress Grace teaches us the ways of language so that we can better identify with ourselves and those around us. It lets us experience the planes more fully, you know? Okay then. Sounds like a bunch of shit if you ask me. So what about this place? Certainly, the brothel of slating intellectual lusts is still objecting to the use of the word slating here. I looked this up. It doesn't mean... no definition of slating seems to fit in this sentence as far as I can tell. It feels like a mistake. It feels like someone made a mistake, but I don't know, whatever. It's actually a school for women who are thinking... You just said that. Okay, cool. Good, great. What's up with this about a silent prostitute? Yes, that's Echo. She's very sweet, but so quiet. I understand that she said something once which caused some great tragedy, and because of that, she'll never speak again. Kasai shrugs, smiling. An interesting enough story, but I don't know if it's true. Try asking Dolora. I've seen her talking to an ex-lover of Echo back from a time when Echo was speaking. Yeah, somebody else mentioned that already. You know anything about Puzzlewell? Nope. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun. Nothing in here. Oh god, why are they? They're all gone walkabout. Oh, I gotta hunt them all down. This is so annoying. Oh, shit. What the fuck are you guys doing? Open the door. There's stairs. Okay, how about I stay on this floor for now? What the hell are these things? Oh, Modrons. Oh, they do have wings. Huh. Yeah, they're like robot guys. Neat. I think that... there was that figurine that, Vrishka was selling. It sounded like it might have been a Modron. Echo. Oh, this is the one. Alright. The striking young woman has skin the color of burnished copper. A translucent white dress, held precariously by golden clasps, is draped carefully over her shapely form. The woman nods and smiles briefly. The scent of her hair, sweetly perfumed, fills your nostrils. Wow, we're really just laying it on thick, huh? Questions. Your name is Echo. She nods, smiling pleasantly. Okay, great. Can you tell me about this place? She looks at you and then raises an eyebrow. Yeah, alright, fair enough. May I ask why you can't communicate? She sighs softly and nods. Do you know the word that will undo the multiverse if it's spoken? It seems unlikely. Her eyes widen in surprise, then she gives you a beaming smile, rolling her eyes and shaking her head. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say... Did your voice cause someone's death or some other tragedy? She pauses at this, opens her mouth, then frowns. After a moment, she shakes her head. Okay, never mind. Guess I actually need to figure out what the deal is before we can get any more out of her. Well, fine. Nenny Nine Eyes? This petite, attractive young woman is smiling blissfully and humming to herself. Aren't there any ugly people in here? What's the deal, huh? Are we, like, what's this discrimination in this place? The whole point is just to talk to people anyway. Why are they all attractive? This seems like bullshit. I don't know. What's going on, man? Smiling blissfully and humming to herself, her wide, pale blue eyes seem to constantly drink in her surroundings as she looks about. Hello. The smiling young woman curtsies gracefully and looks up to you, smiling. Okay, more smiling. Smiling and smiling. Okay. Well met, good sir. I'm Nenny, and how are you this fine... She suddenly notices your scars and places a gloved hand over her mouth. Oh my, you're hurt. She blinks. All over. Mort spins around you, mocking the girl's obviousness. Powers above, Chief, she's right. I never noticed before. You're covered in scars. Pay it no mind. I had some other questions. Please ask, she smiles giddily. What are you doing here? I'm talking to you, silly. She giggles and pokes you in the belly. Just like I talk to all the patrons here. All the prostitutes do. That's what the brothel's about. Learning new ways to talk and share experiences and understand other people. Great. I don't really... Fine, tell me about this place. Sure I can. The brothel of slating intellectual lusts is a school that was started by Mistress Fall from Grace. The prostitutes here, like me, are taught the ins and outs of talking to people, all to help us learn more about ourselves and others. I love it here. It's a non-stop wave of experiences crashing onto me, filling my head with fresh new ideas. Mort mutters to himself, I guess it's good that there's something in there. What about the silent prostitute? Oh, Echo. Yes, she's a mysterious one, isn't she? Do you know that she never speaks? Truly. And then he leans in and lowers her voice. I think she was emotionally wounded, so badly that she may never speak again. I bet Delora knows because she sometimes talks to the last lover Echo had when she still spoke. Okay. Anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? No, sorry. That's a great name though, huh? I'll bet she's a really interesting person. Hey, you should ask Eves about her. Eves collects all kinds of stories. Yeah, I already talked to her. Okay, well that was not helpful. Juliet. This dark-haired young woman is staring listlessly off into space, sighing miserably and occasionally picking at the seams of her green velvet gown. It's difficult to discern whether she's depressed or simply bored. Why not both? She gives you only the briefest of glances before staring off into the distance once more. Greetings, yes. I am named Juliet. How may I... Never thou mind. Leave me be, please. She gives an exasperated sigh. Something wrong? Oh, nothing at all. Only that I spend my days gazing into the face of mediocrity, seeing if anything can erase its dreadful, tedious passage. Is your life so tedious? Alas, it is, she sighs, closing her eyes and massaging her temples. Dreadfully boring. I'm certain I could add some excitement to your life. I don't know if I like the way that sounds. Alright, fine. We'll poke at it. She frowns at you and rolls her eyes, doubtful at best. I'm already with a man, sir, and I do love him dearly. 'Tis just that I wish... She taps her finger against her chin. Something more of our liaison? There a problem with the relationship? Yes, there is a problem, she huffs, and that there are no problems to speak of. Our families took the news of our courtship splendidly. His siblings love my siblings, and our friends think our union to be blessed by the powers themselves. All fine and good, but things are going, she frowns, so smoothly. Tis not right to have such a trouble-free courtship. I don't know about that. Dost thou not? Hast thou ever had such a courtship? She glances briefly at you. It would seem that thy life is filled with a variety of problems, judging by the pallor of thy skin. I can't remember any courtships I've had. Remnants of the ones I have encountered suggest that I may have had some problems. Yeah. What was her name? Deonara, right? She seemed a little upset about the whole thing. 'Tis just that all my friends have such interesting relationships. One's fraught with turmoil, feuding families, daggers at one another's backs, poison, mad siblings, irate fathers with large swords. I have a lover whose family loves me and whom the world loves. She sighs again. A great source of annoyance. How I wish I could formulate some way to spice things up. Mort floats close to you, whispering. I feel sorry for a lover. He doesn't know how bad he has it. A shit like this is nothing but trouble. It seems like a really terrible fucking idea, yeah. That doesn't sound wise, Juliet. Relish what you have. I wish to experience troubles, though. I wish to experience the up and downs of courtship. But with him, no other. She sighs. Such a thing is love. It can be as dull as a club and is of no use to an aspiring sensate. Well, I don't think this is a good idea. What'd you have in mind to spice things up? I'm not sure. Some element of danger. Or jealousy. Something intense. Why don't you have an affair? She chews her lip. Never could I have a true affair, for I love him too much. But perhaps I could have a false one? She looks you up and down critically. Thou dost appear to be no stranger to dangerous behavior. Art thou interested in becoming a suitor? No. What's in it for me? Julia frowns. My company and my gratitude will be enough. No, it won't. Her frown deepens at this complication. What didst thou have in mind? That does not involve touching me. Don't flatter yourself any more than it takes to make me angry. I want some information. Okay, well, it's the less rude way. Information. Juliet mulls it over, then nods. Very well. I shall deliver once thou dost deliver. Dost thou understand? I don't. This sounds like stupid. I don't want to do this. Oh, fine, whatever. Excellent. My love, Montague, may be found within the Civic Fest Hall. I thank thee. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Go to him and tell him I'm having an affair with you? And then I presume you don't want me to, like, permanently damage him in any way on top of that. This is so fucking stupid. Whatever. Maybe I'll just go talk to him and say that she's bored and could you just go along with this whole, like, charade or whatever. That seems like a smarter way to go about it. Hopefully that's an option. Alright. Oh no, I don't want to talk to the patron. Who's this? Vivian. This tall, elegant woman with her sharp features and regal demeanor is a striking example of aristocratic beauty. Her clothes appear to be spun of silver thread, and small file dangles from her necklace. She's perfumed with an exotic, erotic scent that seems to draw you towards her. Oh, okay. She looks you over, arching an eyebrow, with what you sense to be disdain. Greetings, my name is Vivian. Am I to presume I'm being summoned? No, I just had some questions. She nods imperiously. Go on then. What are you doing here? Aside from my work as a student here, I am looking for something actually. You would not happen to have smelled it, would you? Smelled it? Yes, I have a particular scent that seems to have gone wandering. 'Tis somewhat difficult to keep in one place. I hope that someone did not take it by accident, though you never know with the ladies around here. Ladies. She frowns. So, by any chance, have you smelled it somewhere? How can a scent go wandering? Vivian shakes her head. I had meant to infer that it had been taken. The ladies here are a bit jealous at times, and have been known to take my various perfumes for themselves. This time, though, someone has absconded with my own personal scent. I worked on that scent, perfected it, and now, poof, 'tis gone. I need not bear such annoyances. Vivian stomps her feet. I want that scent back, and I want it now. How would you know it if you found it? You would know it by smell, I assure you. 'Tis quite striking, especially to men. I can help you, I guess. Vivian seems dubious. Are you certain? I do not wish to impose. Oh, no imposition. I expect a reward. Vivian rolls her eyes, as I should have expected from your brutish mercenary appearance. Very well, recover my scent and I shall aid you with yours. Mine? She smirks, then points at you. Yes, yours. That foul, vinegary smell. She sniffs, then wrinkles her nose. 'Tis in your skin, too. No bathing will remove that stink. Why are people talking about how I smell all the time, man? I'm getting all self-conscious. Fuck. I guess I should take a shower or something. How would you do this, and how could it benefit me? To answer your first question, I possess certain skills, magical in nature, which I shan't elaborate upon further, which allow me to create and change one scent. And the benefits... You simply cannot deny the fact that the smell of a man or woman plays an important part in how well one is received. Whether you've been told so or not, I'm quite certain people are at least a tad put off by that deathly aroma of yours. It might increase your charisma considerably to smell a bit better, you know? Oh, I can improve my charisma. I guess I got charisma when I had my scars, like, healed or whatever by what's-his-nuts. Okay, fine, whatever. Deal is done then. Should you run across it, let me know. I am somewhat anxious to get it back. One-of-a-kind scent, really. What do you know about Echo? She's a dear, quiet. Oh, she's a dear, quiet. Vivian frowns. That may be part of the charm. There is all manner of speculation as to why she's silent, but I think it was that her heart was most horribly broken. Delora might know best. She has been known to speak to a man Echo once loved before she lost her voice. Okay. Anything about Puzzlewell? Isn't she some historical figure? I can't quite recall. Who's she? Night Hag from Sigel's Past, I think. I hope she stays in the past then. Night Hags are foul creatures, besmirching all femininity everywhere in the plains. Okay. She suddenly pauses. You may wish to speak to Ease. She knows of all sorts of whatever. Fucking, yeah, okay. Oh, there's that Delora. Let's try these Modron guys. They seem cool. The strange cubic creature seems to be as much machine as it is organic. As you approach the thing, it silently stares at you with wide, unblinking eyes. Its face hasn't the slightest trace of emotion on it. Come on, Chief, we're in a building full of some of the sexiest chits this side of the multiverse, and you're stopping to talk to Modrons? Hey, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Mort. What can you tell me about them, Mort? Mort makes a noise of utter disgust. What's there to say? Annoying little clockwork pests. They're always working to impose law and order upon the multiverse. Not good, mind you, just law. Let's just forget about them and go chat up the ladies, eh? Ignore Mort. Greet the Modron. Its voice has a metallic, reverberating quality to it, as if it were more a sound played on some warped musical instrument than true speech. Your greeting is returned. There is a soft click as the creature blinks. An awkward silence hangs in the air between the two of you. I had some questions. Identify yourself to us. I'm not sure who I am. We would know why this is so. I don't know myself. I just can't remember. All things should have a name. All things should be identified. We find your answer unsatisfactory, but it shall have to suffice for the present. The creature pauses and blinks at you. We would identify ourselves as Modron's quadrone-type winged variant to the subject. I had some questions now. The subject is free to ask a question. What are you doing here? Our purpose here is observation. What are you observing? We are observing one of the establishment's staff. Who? As previously stated, we are observing one of the establishment's staff. Yes, but who exactly are you observing? The object of our scrutiny is named Delora. Why are you watching her? We have not been informed as to the specific purposes which resulted in our being given our present task. The command of our superior Pentadrone is sufficient reason to perform said task. As such, the purpose or purposes are irrelevant to us. Okay then. What do you know about this place? A building located in the section of Sigil commonly known as the Clark's Ward. We cannot give exact coordinates as the surface of Sigil changes at intervals we have not determined as of the present. The building itself is known as the brothel of slating intellectual lusts. It serves as what may be broadly defined as a language school. The students of the school are primarily females who intend to, at some point we have not determined and which varies from student to student, become a factotum of the Society of Sensation. Society of Sensation? I want to get these guys' definition of literally everything. We will provide a brief summary as to what the Society of Sensation is defined as. A faction whose core belief is that with experience comes true understanding of the multiverse and its secrets. Okay, it wasn't quite as elaborate as I was expecting. You know about the silent prostitute? The subject referred to is named Echo. We have gathered no more information regarding said subject. Okay then. Trying to find Vivian's scent. You know where it might be? Can you guys even smell? We do not. If you are not currently in the process of doing so, we would suggest the methodical approach of questioning each and the individual inhabitants of this building. Thanks, I guess. You know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? We know nothing of any being or object possessing such an appellation. Okay then. Thanks, guys. Guess I'll talk to this Delora. Maybe we can ask her why these Modron are staking her out. This dark-haired, pale-skinned woman has a cultured, refined look about her. As she turns to you, you note that her eyes, which you had previously thought to be gray, are the color of brushed steel. Is that not gray? I don't know, man. Or is that like bluer? I have no idea, man. Hello. The woman's voice is soft, calm, and without inflection. It has a certain faraway quality, as if somehow not attached to her. Greetings. I am called Delora. May I serve you somehow? In what ways can you serve me, Delora? She blinks, then touches her hand to her heart, bowing her head slightly. I am able to debate any scholarly or academic matter quite proficiently, if that is your wish. I'm also well versed in various games of strategy, should you wish to play something, though I have the materials for a few such games here. Debate? Something more physical. I don't... That doesn't seem to be a thing here, which is fine. I'm not really that interested anyway. I mean, hey, I'm always down to play a game. Of course. Is there anything in particular you wish to play? No, I don't really remember any games. Here then, allow me to show you one. Delora brings out a thin, lacquered box which unfolds into a small board marked with a grid. The contents of the box prove to be a number of polished stone chips, half of them black, half of them white. This game goes by many names. Shall I explain the rules to you? It's Go, isn't it? I think somebody mentioned this earlier, right? Yeah, sure. Delora explains to you the rules of the game, how the chips are moved, how one bests one's opponent. It seems somehow faintly familiar to you. The rules are simple, yes, but a great deal of complexity lies within the game itself. It takes a great deal of time to master. Shall we play? Alright, sure, whatever. As you play, you come to realize that you've done so before. Even your best tricks, though, are nothing to Delora's well-calculating strategies. The game runs steadily downhill for you until you are, at last, beaten entirely. She does not smile or gloat, however, but quietly begins to put the game away. You seem to possess a good understanding of the game. In time, you could become quite good. Do you always play so mercilessly? Delora nods. Mistress Grace instructed me to hold nothing back, for another of her students plays so that her opponent will always just manage a win. It was Mistress Grace's desire that I provide a different sort of experience, a true challenge, rather than something that might be more pleasing to one's ego. Huh. I see. You mentioned debating before. Delora nods. That is correct. I am neither a tome nor a tutor. I have no desire to educate my patrons. Should you have a matter to discuss, however, the 15 factions and their effect on Sigillian politics, the most effective battle stratagems for warring in Acheron, the meaning of existence itself, I would be most pleased to choose a counterpoint and engage you in debate. Huh. Alright, whatever. I have like a medium amount of intelligence. I'll probably not win any of these fucking things. Choose a topic, see if you can best her. You choose a topic and begin. At first you seem to be holding up fine, but in time your position crumbles as Delora crushes one of your arguments after another with her infallible sense of logic. She seems to take no joy in her victory, however, and merely offers, if you would like, we can debate once more upon the same topic. I could argue your position this time, should you desire it. Are you always so ruthless in a debate? Same thing, yeah, probably. Another student always allows a patron to win after a lengthy debate. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. I'm too stupid. It's okay. I had some other questions. Delora casts her eyes to the floor with a sound that might be a sad sigh. I am willing to serve you as a patron, but have no wish to answer other questions at this time. My apologies. But I fear you shall simply have to bear with that for the time being. What's wrong? Anything I can help with? She looks up from the floor and into your eyes. Once more, you're struck by the pale smoothness of skin, the cold depths of her silvery eyes. No. No, I fear not. My troubles are a matter of the heart. In time, I think, all things shall be resolved. You sure? Certain? Delora pauses as if thinking. No, I am not. My first love, Merriman, possesses still the keys to my heart. So long as he has them, I shan't be free to love another. This is the cause of my melancholy. Why didn't you talk to him about it, then? Delora shakes her head. I may not leave the place. Oh, this place. The reasons why are deeply personal, and not to be shared with strangers, even ones who might bestow a kindness upon me. But suffice to say that I cannot seek out Merriman myself. Okay. I guess I could talk to him for you? Delora nods, slightest hint of a smile appearing on her lips. She bows her head. Were you to find and speak with Merriman, I would be most grateful. He's a member of the Society of Sensation, so you may wish to ask him at the Civic Fest Hall. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to say exactly, but whatever. Okay. Do I have to run around and, like, smell everybody now? I really don't want to. I'm trying to find Vivian's scent. You know where it might be? No, I don't. Kesai frowns. Most of the women will say she's prissy, but she's always been nice enough to me, complimenting me on my eyes, and she smells so good. I hope she finds her own scent again soon. Try asking Nenny about it. She's everywhere at once and might have seen something. Okay then, cool. More running around, love this. Well met, good sir. I'm Nenny, and how are you this fine oh, we've met before. Nenny giggles and smiles gleefully at you. I'm sorry, I knew you looked familiar, though. Right, whatever, I have questions. Scent. Nenny frowns deeply. What? Oh, I just can't. I can't say anything bad about anyone. I'm just no good at it. It's not bad to point out a thief, Nenny. Oh, but I don't know if she's a thief. Nenny bites her lip and looks at you with pleading eyes, as if she just wishes you'd leave the topic alone. Look, why don't you try and say something not nice about her? Oh, all right. Nenny puts her hands on her hips and frowns deeply, almost exaggeratedly. You resist the temptation to laugh. Oh, I dislike her very much. She pauses for a moment, then looks at you out of the corner of her eye, as if gauging your reaction. Was that convincing? No, not really. Nenny frowns. I knew I wouldn't be any good at this. She looks up at you, depressed. Do you know how hard it is to say bad things about someone? It feels so wrong. Why don't you practice on me, Nenny? I suppose I could try. Why? What the fuck are we doing right now? Whatever. She looks dubious. You big, mean, nasty brute. She puts her hands on her hips. Meanie. She looks at you. How was that? Try putting more accent on brute. You mean, you big, mean, nasty brute? Better. Now, hit me. What are we doing? Wait, what the fuck's going on? And he claps her hands over her mouth, looking shocked. Oh, I couldn't. I mustn't. She blinks. How does one hit somebody anyway? Go ahead, do it lightly if you have to. Remember, I'm a mean, nasty brute. I deserve it. Then he slaps you. You barely feel it. She still looks shocked and frightened she hurt you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? Tell me you're okay. Don't break character, Nenny. Come on. Show me what you got. You can say something bad. Just let it all out. Oh. Nenny draws her tiny frame to its full height, balls her hands into fists, puts them on her hips, and scrunches up her face in a cute scowl. Oh, damn be you. You deserve that for all the indignities you put me through. Going out late at night. Her eyes roam up and down your body, getting into fights and getting all scarred up. What are the kids going to think, Kids? What? What? Nenny's fury rises another notch. Have you forgotten our children? Why are you so sudden with drink that you can't even remember that we have children? Nenny throws up her hands in exasperation. You're hopeless, clueless, and a lot of other lessons I won't mention right now. Calm down. Time to let go of the anchor. Nenny sighs, tiredly. Whew, that was easier than I thought. No kidding. And I'm sure I'll do better next time. I'm so excited I've learned something new. Thank you. Sure, question. The scent.
My journal.
Maybe I saw that mean Marissa sneaking out of Vivian's room one night. Now, I'm not saying she took it, but I know Marissa's not a very nice person, and that sure sounds suspicious, huh? I'd go ask her about it. And then he nods at you. Okay. Have we met a Marissa yet? I don't think so. Damn it, why can't these people all just stay where they are? No, that was Eve's... Oh, Marissa was the... No, that's... What's her fucking name? Kismaxi Battertongue... Kimaxi... Whatever the fuck her name is. Yeah, okay. I don't think I've seen a Marissa. Maybe she's on another floor? Damn it. God damn it. Oh wait, there's a Marissa in here. Was she here before? I don't know. Whatever. Squinting at the figure behind the partition, you can barely make out a shapely female form in the darkness. She turns to you, but you can see nothing of her face. This is weird. Hello? The figure answers in a voice that is slow and deadly, like a steel dagger drawn across stone. What? Yes, come to speak with Marissa, have you? Quite rude of you to enter a darkened room, storming behind my partition like so. Rude and foolhardy. You can hear a faint whispering sound, like a slight breeze, or the hissing of serpents. Mort whispers quietly, "Whoa, creepy shit." My apologies, my lady. I guess I'm saying that. I wasn't sure if someone was here. The woman give us slight humph? That's fine, whatever. But it would seem there is someone in this room, wouldn't it? Shall you be on your way, then? I had questions. Ask. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's a lot of questions. Alright, one at a time. Why do you remain behind the screen? Is it your wish that I step away from this partition into some patch of light and speak to you face to face? Marissa laughs. And there is no sound of scales sliding on scales. Nay, I think not. The darkness suits me, and doubtless suits you as well. Okay, is she like a Gorgon or something? Is that the bit? Why is it so dark in here? To prevent any unwanted and embarrassing casualties. Now what is it that you want? Let's not insist upon it. I think I picked up enough here. What are you doing here? Sitting here with my thoughts, listening to you voice yours, the silence of both of them, literal, then figurative, is deafening. Why do you have such a terrible disposition? You can't just ask someone that, but I'm going to because it's a video game. You hear a faint hissing sound, because something of mine is missing, and something unwanted has arrived on my doorstep in its place. What's gone missing? My veil. My crimson veil. Have you seen it perchance? No. What's it for? Is it just a normal veil? Marissa sighs quietly. Not quite. It aids me in communication. Face-to-face communication, that is. Why do you need to hide your face? Enough with these asinine questions! How tiresomely annoying you are! Now, what do you want? Okay, fine. I'll look for it or whatever. Tell me about the place? No, I'm not in the mood. I'm sure one of the girls here would be happy to tell you all about Mistress Grace's little school for aspiring sensates. Go find one of them. Sensates? Yes, yes, a silly little group devoted to experience and the like. I certainly need not be a sensate to be a sensate. Whatever that means. And once I've gotten access to the fest hall and grown tired of its sensoriums, I'll simply move on. Okay then. Or what's this about sensoriums? There are halls where sensations are stored in objects called sensory stones. There are two, a public sensorium in the Civic Fest Hall open to everyone, and a sensate sensorium open only to members of the Society's Sensation. Sensates. They gave the Gorgon all of the S words? Marissa, the sibilant? Let's see. You know anything about Miss Silent Prostitute? Yes, Echo. I knew another Echo once, though her name was written differently. I know nothing of this girl, though. Ask Delora of her. She made friends of an old lover of Echo's, I have heard. Apparently I wasn't allowed to ask her anything, so that's really cool and good. I was told you were seen sneaking away from Vivian's... maybe I should leave this one for later. Trying to... no, you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? No, do you? You hear an annoyed sigh from out of the darkness. Go ask Eve. She collects many tales and can probably tell you something of use. Okay. I've spoken to 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? I spend much time here in my chambers, but I think that even I would know had a 10th student arrived. There is none, currently. That's interesting. Alright. I was told you were seen sneaking away from Vivian's chambers recently. Is that connected with her missing scent somehow?
My journal.
Marissa says nothing, though an angry hissing issue from the darkness around her. Issues? Man, we're seeing a lot of typos all of a sudden, whatever. Yes, I've been known to creep into Vivian's chamber for some of her perfumes, though I doubt you'll meet another here who hasn't. If you're implying that I've got her personal scent, well, feel free to sniff around you. You'll not find it on me or in my chambers, I assure you. Perhaps whoever took my crimson veil took Vivian's scent as well. That seems a little unlikely, but alright. You know where the scent might be? Not a clue. Great. Fuck. Wait. Oh, this is interesting. This is like not actually a staircase? Oh, it's like a hidden thing. Oh, okay. Brothel cellar.
Alright.
Doesn't look much like a cellar to me. Very fancy. What's going on over here? Sensory stone. The grayish-white stone, held in a mesh of engraved silver bands, pulses with light. Something was once inscribed into its base, but the writing has been scoured away.
Updated my journal.
Interesting. Looks like there's a bunch of these. They're different colors. This translucent indigo stone, held in a mesh of engraved silver bands, pulses with deep blue light. Inscribed into its base is the word Juliet. What the fuck is all this crap? It's a weird statue. This brilliant red stone held in a mesh of engraved silver bands, pulses with fiery crimson light. Nettie. Okay. Each of them have a sensory stone down here. Is it like storing their memories? Echo. Is this some kind of racket? Is Grace like having her students talk to people and then storing all that shit up in these stones and then doing something with it? I may have stumbled on a plot. I don't know. Or I could just be making shit up. Vivian. Marissa. Cassisaurus. Delora. Kamasi Addertongue. Eves. So there are 10 of these stones. But yeah, the last one has had its inscription removed. That's interesting. Is the fucking quick save button? No, it's on Q, right? I guess I'll talk to the caretaker. The man, looking slightly puzzled, nods as you approach. Greetings, sir. Might I ask how you came to be here? I just came down those stairs. Through that strange door I found? I'd best work on concealing it a bit better then. He shrugs, then smiles at you. I'm the brothel's caretaker, by the way. You're not supposed to be down here, really, but it's alright if you look about for a bit. I had some questions. He smiles nervously. I really shouldn't even allow you down here, let alone be chatting with you. Please, no questions for now. Can you tell me what this place is, at least? It's where the ladies' sensory stones are kept. They use them as diaries of a sort. You won't be able to use them, if that's what you're thinking. Each of them is attuned to one particular student of the brothel, so that only she may access that stone.
Updated my journal.
So I guess I guess they know about this. It's kind of weird that this is, like, hidden, but okay, I guess. Whatever. They sort of seem to align with their rooms on the upper levels, which means... Hey, I can interact with this cupboard or closet or something. As you make to search the armoire... I guess it was an armoire, my bad. Its handles suddenly yank out of your grasp as the drawers slam themselves shut. A disdainful humph issues from the cabinet. Hello? Hello indeed. The armoire gives another humph. So, what have we here? A rogue after some lady's frilly undergarments, You talk? Do I? Why, yes I do. Who are you? I'm Lewis, and who are you? Thoughtless, uncouth fellow rummaging about in other people's things? Never mind that. What are you doing here? Well, sir, if you must know, I am being an armoire. But why are you being an armoire in this brothel? I happen to have become an armoire because I want to be an armoire, thank you very much. It's not to watch the ladies undressing, nor to have them place their soft, sweet-smelling undergarments in my drawers where they can rub against my skin. Okay, alright, Lewis, alright. Or Louise, I don't know. Such accusations are an insult to a practitioner of the magic arts. I am merely soaking in the experience of what it means to be an armoire. The sights, the smells, the sensations. Do all the women know about this, then? Yes, yes they do, and they wholeheartedly approve... Oh, okay, not with their entire hearts, exactly. And while they have not spoken of their approval in my presence, since they are not exactly aware that I am an armoire, I would not want them to know that I am anything but, and so have not been able to inquire upon the matter. I need something from you to keep quiet about this one. Very well, posh. Open the third drawer, you scallywag. As you reach your hand to the drawer, it slams shut with great force. You only barely manage to withdraw your fingers in time. Hey, asshole! Haha, cretin idiot. Open the drawer, I said, and you reach in. He slams his drawer again for emphasis, then begins shaking with laughter. I'm going to chop you up for kindling. You'll do nothing of the sort. Why, even the most common of men knows that one can't commit an act of violence within the brothel. You'll simply be cast out, and even if that were not the case, I assure you my command of the art is quite impressive. Fine then, I'll just go tell them about you. First, I would tell you this one thing. I've been popping in and out of the brothel for a good long time. I'm quite knowledgeable regarding both its occupants and their activities. I assure you that talking about me is utterly worthless. Not only will you lose me as a potential source of information, but I'll simply disappear before someone comes to investigate your claims, leaving you looking the fool. You're a fucker. I hate this guy. I guess we'll ask him some questions. Can you return to your normal form at will? The armoire seems to think about this for a moment. I have no need to share such secrets with the likes of you, and besides, there's no cause to change back at the present moment, since I have not yet experienced the full sensations of being an armoire. It's a complex thing to hold unsort, soft, frilly clothes smelling of wondrous woman smells. Fuck this guy. A drawer slides open and closed, the sound mimicking a pleasant sigh. I don't really want to talk to this guy anymore. Can you tell me about this place? How would a man find out for himself rather than tell him the whole of it? After all, that's half the joy of the entire experience. I'll only tell you that which you likely know already. It's called the Brothel of Slating Intellectual Lusts, and the prostitutes within specialize in the arts of language and communication. Yeah. Know anything about the silent prostitute? Yes, Echo. She can't have always been mute, you know. Otherwise, I'm most certain she would have learned some other means of communicating in the meantime. Must be a recent occurrence. Trying to find Vivian's scent. You know where it might be? Oh dear, yes, I had heard about that. Most unfortunate. Did you ever have the exquisite pleasure of breathing in that scent of hers? The armoire's drawers seemed to shudder with delight. Absolutely wondrous. It was, but sadly no. I know not where good Lady Vivian's scent might be found. Thanks for not telling me fucking anything. Trying to find Marissa's Crimson Veil. You know where it might be? I heard she used to walk about in a Crimson Veil, but that she had recently taken her room and darkened it. I did not know what had occurred, so this veil of hers is missing then? Yes. Good. I seem to be giving him more information than he's given me. Fuck you! You know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? If you folk who dwelled in Sigil for any length of time don't. I must wonder, though, what it is about her you wish to know. I need to find her. You're mad, you know, quite mad. Utterly balmy, I believe, is the common term for it. Ravel was banished from Sigil long ago, and if she's not dead, you'll wish you were, should you somehow succeed in finding her. She devoured all those who sought her out before, it is said, and will likely do the same. You do the same disservice. I would leave well enough alone. Thanks for nothing. I've spoken to 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? There is no 10th student. What is this rubbish you speak of? Great. Cool. You're fucking useless, you know that? Fuck you. I really want to get this prick, but he's probably right in that I'm not going to be able to just, like, tell someone about him. I can fucking try, though. Damn it, you... What the fucking... the thing? There's no... there's not even a dialogue option to rat that fucker out. Alright. Whatever. Maybe I should finish tracking down all this other stuff before I say, hey, I can't find the last person, blah, you know. I have some questions. Kind of a video sent, any ideas? Talked to Nenny, did that one already. Trying to find the Crimson Veil, you know where it might be? He shakes her head, but Marissa's an interesting tale, would you hear it? Oh, sure, okay. Once upon a time, in a world of heroes, and a time of petty childish gods, there were 3 sisters cursed with a hideous appearance. They were considered demons by the people of the land and forever shunned. One missed her sisters terribly, yet left that world with its shame behind, but exchanged the pettiness of a pantheon for the pettiness of self. Are we literally supposed to be one of the actual Gorgons from, like, Greek myth? Is that what I'm supposed to be getting out of that? That seems weird. I've spoken to 9 prostitutes altogether. Do you know who or where the 10th student is? Eve shakes her head. Speak with Nenny. She's forever pacing about, observing everything intently. Oh, okay, that's a good idea, I guess. This has gone on longer than I had intended it to at this point, but I guess I'm invested in this investigation. She's not fucking here. You know what? Oh, there she goes. Actually, maybe let's just save it for next time. I need to not push my vocal cords too much. I'm gonna be in here forever. Ah! It's fine. Okay, next time. More discovered secrets things. Hopefully we'll be done with this brothel. Oh, man. Hopefully. Fuck. See you then.